Y'all want to turn your cameras on?
I just turned mine off just for a sec.
That's fine.
We're down both those lawful good homos, huh?
Then he's not playing either?
No, I think he is. He's not on, you know. All right.
Oh my god, why can't we start on time or just change the time to 8:30?
I did change it to 8:30 tonight.
Oh, did
I didn't know you changed it to 8:30.
Yeah.
Look at 6:41.
You did put that in general, not role play. But...
Oh, well, my bad.
Oh, I see it.
Sorry. I thought you guys knew that I was starting a little bit later.
Oh, okay. Well, all good then.
Me and Amelia were pulling it up, man.
I'm jelly.
I'm also
She's
jelly.
been taking swim lessons. Oh man, it's cool. I got my pavilion out there. Cowboy and B Sam helped me build. Got it all wired up. Cowboy now with those floodlights and those
Nice.
those other lights around it, and got that pool light replaced in the pool. All right. Well, let's get started. Where is my book here? Boom. Oh, real life shit. You're just going to have to take a backseat to my fantasy shit tonight. All right. So you guys had, last time we played, you guys left the defender's heart to
kind of go the long way around to first. What the hell was that L?
the L was the what was that place called? That was the one of the hideouts. It wasn't the
That was the wizard that had poisoned everything.
That was the yes, alchemist shop. So you guys had gone to the alchemist shop, and it was booby trapped as all get out, and you guys saved a couple of more civilians, and you sent the two bros back with a woman and child back to the defender's heart from L, and then you guys climbed up over the wall, and then walked down it, and then jumped down it in, basically. Where this used to be a like a big tower that housed a lot of information about the history of the city and the history of the Crusades and things like that, which apparently had been infiltrated by a cult, and the cult that was Baphomet. And you guys found out those guys are called the Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. So you guys uttered the passphrase and walked in, and even told them you were going to do evil. Here to do evil. And you got down to the basement where you dispatched the leader, and you found this note on him. The note contained kind of like the prior plans of hang tight, the city's about to be attacked, and then it had some other valuable information in it, in addition to a list of names. In addition to a list of names of people who have infiltrated the Crusade on behalf of the cult of Baphomet, like operatives and stuff like that. Is that pretty much? Does anybody remember anything else?
That we need to go back the short way that we discovered when going back to the base.
All right. Well, at that, you guys can start moving your pieces. All right, go ahead and move another one there.
So which way do we need to head? Down or keep going north?
So north is a big chasm. Those blacks are big chasms, remember?
Yeah. Okay.
Now it's this circular thing that's the hold down, right? Where we need to go.
O is the largest inn in the city, the Defender's Heart.
Yeah, okay.
You can keep moving, Justin. Nothing's happened yet.
Oh yeah.
You can move one more time there. All right, 2 more moves. All right. All right, 2 more moves. All right, and I'll say you guys are just approached there. You're close enough. The encounter will be the actual back of the Defender's Heart. Okay. Kira, did you up your hit points from leveling?
Let me look.
No, you didn't. So that's one of the things we missed. So you would have got,
Yeah.
yeah, you haven't upped your skills or your hit points from leveling. So you're gonna get it. Go ahead and add in 5, 6 more. So you're gonna 27 out of 27 is what you're gonna be at. All right, you guys approach the Defender's Heart. Hold on really quick. All right. Hold on really quick, just 2 seconds. All right. So continue to move as you approach the Defender's Heart.
I updated my skills real quick.
Okay.
All done. All right.
All right. You approach Airbeth, who is going over like new battle plans, and you can see a familiar person standing there next to her. Hold on really quick. You guys see Lon standing beside her there, speaking to her. And if you need a visual reminder there,
Is that the wife?
hang tight.
Or more importantly, is she a name on the list?
No. Oh, typed it in there too fast. I was just trying to make a handout there. All right, so you can see Lon standing there next to Arabeth, and they're having a discussion as you approach Lancaster.
That's the one we drug up out of the pits underneath this.
That's the one who, you guys helped free their friend, and he brought you to speak with. Their leader, his name was Chief Sull, Sull, and Sull dispatched him to rally the other mongrel men from below, and basically get them ready for if the top side called for their help, because Sull told you to, even though they've really never had anything done for them by the top side, their ancestors fought in the Crusade, and they're willing to fight too.
So did they send the troops up?
Yeah. So when you approach, you can talk to them or ask them what's going on.
Yeah, I'll ask them if they're.
So Lon will greet you with like a smile and tell you that he's glad that you made it up and you are alive. He'll tell you that Irabeth has treated him and his kind very fairly. They sent down scouts and accepted Chief Sull's offer of an alliance, and he's going to be leading the forces. He's going to be leading the attack from the first descendants to. Is what he tells you. He says he'll be leading leading the group of first descendants in the attack. Is what he says to you.
In the vanguard.
In the vanguard.
Well, good for you, man.
Yeah, he tells you, well, it'll all hinge on how well you do, though.
What do you mean?
He says, I better not speak out of place. Arabeth will speak to you shortly.
What'd
you say, Cowboy?
Told Lon the suspense was killing me.
Yeah. All right. So you present. What do you present to Arabeth as you approach? Matt.
I'm gonna give her. We got plans, a letter, and a list.
All right. So she'll say, "Oh, so you're back from exploring the three holdout locations."
2 of them, man. But when we got cleared one, we discovered an organization and their plans, and we needed to get back to you as quickly as possible.
She'll say, "I understand. Can what intel have you gathered?"
I'll present to her the actual evidence, and there's a demonic order from the Order of the Ivory Labyrinth operating in the.
So she'll read through them briefly, and then you see she just when she goes through the lists, her hands start to shake visibly with anger, as you see Arvina kind of see her, and she kind of places her hand on her shoulder. It almost to calm her down. And then she says, I must bring these to Quindus immediately. Here, you make yourself comfortable. Quindus was already talking about baking up something big, and this may precedent even what he was thinking. Please, find yourself rest in a cot while I approach him.
Okay, I'll ask for any spare healing that might be in the party before I sleep.
Yeah, for sure. They will heal you. Everyone in the party will get healed for 11 hit points. All right. You will be pulled aside by Erebeth, and she'll say to Lancaster and Benjen and what's your character's name, Kira?
Junebug.
Juniper.
Juniper. And Juniper, he'll say, listen, I know you may, she'll say, I know you may not want this right now. You may think we need it here, but this coin you earned, and if you wish to give it back to the people here, spend it. There's a lot of merchants here that are needing extra hands. They're looking to hire, mercenaries. So feel free to, if you're worried about that, spend it here, is what she tells you, and she's going to give you a reward for the list of names. Hang tight. Okay, so you're going to get she's going to give you 2,000 gold.
I say we buy all the healing potions we can because we don't have a heal.
I agree. Like,
Covenant potions and white restoration too.
yeah.
So from as far as potions are concerned, the most money efficient way to do it is cure light wounds, because it costs 6 times to get a cure medium, and it costs 12 times to get a cure heavy, basically. And you're only going to get it costs even more than that on a cure heavy, but you're only going to get an extra D8 every time you go up one. So the best way to do it is cure light wounds. The bigger potions are better, though, for in combat, obviously, when you don't have time to drink potion after potion after potion after potion,
I would just do the cure light wounds, because that way we should have enough people that can heal each other, like, through spells, and we just really need the potions to make sure that people don't die.
So you'll be able to buy, there's only 4 of those available right now. You'd be able to buy those at 50 gold each. So that'll be 200 of the 2,000. That'll get 1,800 and 4 potions of cure light wounds.
Yeah, I mean, I think we ought to pick up some of the bigger ones too.
Well, we've got several wands in the party that actually should cover things.
You say that again?
We've got several wands in the party that should cover things. Like
Damage, like the dex strain and stuff, they heal that.
Yeah, and how much were those?
Those are 300 a pop, and there is 5 of those available.
You want to go ahead and pick a couple of those?
Oh, I never updated my spells. I need to do that real quick.
how much would a wand be?
A wand of restoration? Let's see if they have one first. Nope, they don't have one. But to answer your question, it would be $4,500. All right. You're going to get an extra.
A couple of them.
I'm sorry, you got 4,000 gold total. I forgot you guys cleared out 2 safe houses, so she pays you an additional 200 or 1,000 gold per safe house.
Boom. That's a lot of money.
So, how
Sorry,
many
I'm
restoration
poor.
potions do you want?
What do you say we get 3 of them, guys?
Yeah, sure.
Knock it out.
I want to install some of these weapons that we are very
Give me 2 seconds. While you're doing that, I gotta go assist real quick. All right, I'm back. We're training to go to bed in our own bed before falling asleep and being put in our bed tonight, and that's painful. Okay.
Fun.
So, how many potions did y'all decide on?
3. You said you'd give us a deal at 800.
Oh yeah. You could actually roll me a praise to do that.
I'll roll it, B Sam.
All right. Stonebeard says these potions are old. I want some new wine, he says. All right. And the guy will give you 800. He'll give you 800. So it'll be a flat 1,000 for the 4 cure. So you'll be at 3,000 gold. 3 El Resto. 4 cure light.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Is my spellcasting ability mod still supposed to be at a 3?
Yes, because you aren't. You didn't go up to a. You went to an odd number. What did you up for your stat wisdom? You didn't up a stat, so you get to add 1 to any of your stats right now. But it will still be an odd number. It'd have to go up to another even number to change. But I would continue building wisdom if I were you.
Gotcha. So that goes up to 17.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
there it goes. Okay. All right. Cool.
let me just take one last thing here. Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yep.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
I updated my spells.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so you guys pick up a few potions, and then that is when Erebeth comes in with an elderly gentleman, and you guys can all long rest. This is where you got your XP and dinged. So you get back all your uses of everything day. She comes in with an elderly gentleman, and if you have knowledge, Quindus Orlin comes in. If you have knowledge, local, go ahead and roll it now. All right, so you would recognize this guy, know his backstory here. So Orlin is a well-known wizard within the city, and he was originally a caravan guard. And about 30 years ago, he did an heroic deed, and was kind of battlefield promoted as part of to lead what is called the Librum of the Broken Black Wing, which was a like a library, and the library is basically the premier library for the entire area on demon hunting, and he's basically one of the chief librarians there, so his knowledge is extremely high. He now he outranks Irabeth, not in military, but as in like he's the highest ranking political official that is now here within the area. And he's been well known for tribunals against he's already been known while you guys were gone of leading tribunals against looters, murderers, cultists, and criminals, basically to try to reestablish order within the city.
Yeah, we shot a few of those a couple of days ago.
He will approach you and he'll say, "This is the most grave news. But it's good that you were able to get us to it in time." All right.
I like his tattoo.
So he's going to thank you for what you've done so far, and you can tell that he's pretty sincere when he says this. He says that you willing to help the city is more than a lot of others have been willing to do, and that this world would be in a much worse place if it wasn't for people like you. But you can't stop here, he says. He says, as horrific as the recent events have been, I've come to the realization with the note she brought back that they are, in fact, merely a prelude. The raising of the kite, the destruction of our Wardstone, and Tenverlin's murder, which was the silver dragon, the ancient silver dragon, at the assault of the city were nothing more than the opening gambits. The Worldwound is on the march, and much more in a much more concentrated assault than we've seen since the fall of Dresden. To those, if anybody can roll either knowledge crusades or knowledge history to know about the fall of Dresden. All right, Lord Crusade. So you would know Dresden was is now known as the it's the remains of a kingdom that now is where the Worldwound exists. Where the capital of Dresden is now known as I think is the name of it. I can't pull the map up really easily. But the capital basically is what's left of this is what's basically left of the kingdom of Dresden, as this kind of depicted in this photograph here.
It's like the survivors of the Worldwound invasion who are just like a human kingdom that's real.
Yeah. And he basically says it's fair to say that the Lord of Locust Host, what you guys would know is you've seen Baphomet's not the Lord of Locusts. That's the other god, the other cultist that you guys have seen in here, which is the
guy trying to
the cultists
people
of and you guys have seen that. That's the cultists of Deskari, which are not part of the Ivory Labyrinth. Just to kind of make sure that that's known. He says it's fair to say the Lord of the Locust Host is finally making his move. The end of this 100-year war is upon us, and it falls on us today to ensure victory. While the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth were scattered, those who served the Lord of Locusts himself remain concentrated in Old Kenabris. What we've heard from within the barricade that they have erected an ominous. What they have erected is ominous. The cultists are waiting for something. And based on our own information and what you managed to recover so far, it sounds like the vile witch Arul Vorlash will soon be coming to Kenabres, and it appears that we've determined what she intends to do. When the Wardstone was destroyed by the Storm King, here, it exploded and destroyed the kite. It still exists, and the cultists have taken it to the old garrison in Old Kenabres. From what we've learned, they are hoping to engineer a way to somehow reverse the field generated by the Wardstones, essentially using our greatest defense as a devastating weapon. The attack on Kenabris has predictable results, causing the crusade to gather at the border and defend it. Some wonder why the demons haven't attacked in stronger numbers. I believe Arul is counting on us amassing along the border, and that she can corrupt the Wardstone held. She can strike a devastating blow against us all in effect if we line up for the slaughter. Vorlesh is surely seeking some other object of a great abyssal power. Likely the Nahedron crystal that was mentioned in the missive you received. And with it, she intends to turn the source of our hope into an unimaginable nightmare. We cannot hope to evacuate everyone from the border. I doubt they would give up the defensive line even if we told them what the enemy had planned. But we can stop it from happening. We just need to have someone to infiltrate the Grey Garrison and locate the Wardstone fragment. All right, let's have him roll here. And so he's going to ponder on the Nahedra crystal. And Zer won't know either. He'll just tell you that it's got to be some kind of artifact within the hold on really quick. Let's see if it says he says any.
Super important.
Yeah, he's going to tell you that it's an obscure artifact that they had to apparently have to go down into the abyss to retrieve. He doesn't know what or how it will corrupt the Wardstone, but he knows that it's part of the plan. Ultimately, what he's told you is they attacked with what he considers a soft attack. They could have wiped the whole city out already. They didn't wipe the city out on purpose. The Lord of Lightning's counting on the Queen to amass the entire army of the nation of Mendev, which is on the everything else that's east of you, to march to Kenabris, and then once they all get to Kenabris, they plan on using whatever the crystal does on the Wardstone to basically wipe out the entire armies just in one fell swoop. Sure. And he's telling you that he could go to the Queen herself and say this is what they're planning on doing, and no one's going to stop. They're still going to be like, well, we won't let that happen. We're going to attack because they're also zealous. So he's saying it's not going to work.
Moving the army out of their only defensible position, they could just invade then.
So he's like, look, we need to just stop it before they get here with that crystal.
How would one destroy such a powerful item like the Wardstone? How did they break it?
That's a good question. He says, I have the perfect tool for that, as he pulls out a rod.
What's this rod?
He tells you it must be used by an arcanist. Is the rod of cancellation. I salvage it from a ruin, from the ruined Archmage's wizard's tower. With this item, you should be able to drain the last vestige of power from the fragment. And doing so will completely sever the Wardstone's connection to the rest of the field. Doing so will rob Vorlesh of a critical chink in the Wardstone's field's armor and prevent her from using it against the Crusade. Unless the demons can manage to destroy another Wardstone. Something I don't think that's possible in the short term.
And there's no way to repair the stone to get it back to work like it worked before?
You see at that, Arabeth will kind of step forward and shake her head no and say to you, is it the demon? she says. She points out that the fragment is useless at this point to us as the Crusaders, as they've been able to pass through the barrier. Only thing it existing now is only a liability. It must be destroyed.
Well, that settles it. How does someone get into the Great Garrison? Surely crossing the kite on. Is there any other way aside from just crossing the kite and walking up to the front door?
She says
Pure
that's
Argus
where
pizza.
me and the first descendant step in, is what Erebus says. She says, I will take a small contingency of the forces we have left to the south and attack from the southern portion of the where the kite used to be. That should surely draw out the bulk of their forces. With their numbers diminished, it should allow you to infiltrate from the north.
And your men are willing to make that sacrifice?
She says, what choice do we have?
Fair.
And we only ask that you're able to make the same sacrifice.
If it means not having demons destroy the world, I think that everyone needs to do their part, and I have no doubt that we can do our part.
And I'll say, what difference does it make if we do or we don't? We're all going to die. It doesn't matter.
Right, if we go and die, then what's the difference of not going and then dying a different way? Yeah, we're going to die regardless. Yeah.
Well, we could not die if we succeed.
It's true. I mean, if we don't go, we definitely die. If we do go, we might die and we might not die. So I vote go.
With us, we can get any demon. That's all you're, Beth.
I'm going to gently remind you of the ancient dragon that got its ass kicked in about 0.35 seconds at the beginning of this whole...
Well, hopefully, if we are fighting the Storm Lord, I mean, I imagine that all we have to do is get in there and destroy this stone. And then we'll worry about that when we get there.
Yeah, I'm down to go do it. I'm just saying we're going to die either way, so we might as well do some cool shit before we do.
Well, whatever gets you in. I'll give this demon a what for if I have to. But whatever it takes, we need to get Zer to that stone.
Yeah, Zer will take the rod, and he'll kind of look to you guys and say, now it's just your job to keep me alive long enough to use this
thing.
thing.
You regret us taking you out of prison yet?
All right. Lon will approach you and tell you, thank you for allowing, for assisting the mongrel, for the firstborn to, or the first descendants to be able to redeem themselves in the eyes of the greater city. Chief Saul and the other tribes wish to offer you tribute for your great deeds, and he will open a case with 10 arrows in it. For potions.
Oh my god.
For more potions.
Oh, FOUR.
Damn, we might should have bought our shit out.
Potions.
And a wand. Or in 2 wands. Just to give you the rundown on the list of the loot here. It is a wand. I mean, they are 4 potions of cure serious wounds.
That's serious business.
Those are for cereal right there. Those are 3d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
4 potions of lesser restoration.
Oh, there were 8 potions.
10 plus 1 evil outsider bane arrows.
Oh my god, those are dope.
Oh yeah.
Those so basically those do the same thing as your plus 1 arrow, but an additional 2d6 points of damage to your favorite enemy.
They count as plus 3 arrows, so they're plus 3 arrows versus demon outsiders that also do 2d6 extra damage. So you'll add plus 3 to hit and plus 3 to damage, and then 2d6 on top of that. They're even better.
So yeah, it'll be plus 3 to hit and plus 3 to damage on your arrow shots, plus an additional 2d6 on demons.
You put those in the game because you hate your party when you use some human bang there.
All right, plus 3 to hit, plus 2 to.
Plus 3 to hit, plus 3 to damage, and then an additional 2d6 points of damage, which will stack with your favorite enemy. The missile, the wands are a wand of magic missile 5th level, so 3 missiles per shot, and it's 31 charges left.
Nice.
And the wand is a wand of daylight with 24 charges left.
That's some loot, boys.
Yeah, those arrows are dope.
They sound cool to me.
You also get your choice from the surviving factions of 2 cold iron weapons, whichever ones you guys want. Which will be masterwork, obviously.
Daggers seem like a pretty good choice.
Here are cold iron daggers, masterwork daggers.
I feel like cold iron arrows aren't going to do us much good. Matt, what do you think?
Well, if you pick cold iron arrows, it'll be 50 of them.
Sure, but we got Demon Bane outsider ones now.
Yeah, man.
Right.
If those help Matt, give them to Matt.
Anyone else got one weapon of any kind? I think Matt's the only guy who really hasn't got much weapon love. Because I have a cold iron sword already.
Well, I've got like 4 master daggers on me.
Yeah, but none of them are cold iron. Just warm iron.
All right, cold iron it is.
Unless anyone else has any suggestions. Oh, I told Quinn just that we were able to. I don't know if you saw him go down the hole, but Aravashnia is still alive and back at the library. We're able to pull him from the depths with us. He did mention.
No, he's here now. He's actually here now.
Oh, good.
And he also helped provide some of this treasure.
Dope.
The daggers are from him.
Everybody's getting along.
You see, he's moved a lot of the books and stuff here.
So how do we want to? Let's see what kind of Skrilla do we got real quick.
Y'all got 3,000 gold also, and you purchased and then you purchased, and this doesn't count against your 3,000 gold, 4 cure light wounds and 3 more lesser restos.
So we got 7 lesser restos, or 8 lesser restos now. I'm just putting the loot in here.
Bane is +2, Benny, right?
It's a +1 enchant.
It's a +1 enchant?
It's so hyper specific.
All right.
I'm updating the loot log real quick.
Anything else you guys want to do here? This will be probably the last time you can supply for a while. So you have this extra money.
You think of anything
Yes.
we need, Ben?
Give me 2 seconds to finish typing.
Do you have full play yet?
I don't. I think I just closed the damn. Oh, how'd I do that? For fuck's sake, me. Middle of typing that stuff.
Yeah, you didn't save it. You got to redo it.
God, dog.
You can update the loot later, Benny, if you want. Just keep rolling. If there's anything.
We'd like to buy a level 4 cleric.
I'm NPCing B Sam.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Just so y'all don't get screwed.
Yeah, I mean, I could snag a suit of full plate. That wouldn't be a bad.
What's full plate? 1,500 or 1,800?
1,500. Unless you got masterwork floating around.
No, but B Sam will be able to cast that spell on it.
Oh, yeah.
Just pay the difference.
Yeah, we can do that some other time. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd be down for some full plates.
You guys got a long rest, is my point.
What's the difference?
It's $150. It's a drop in the bucket on the full plate price.
Yeah.
Yeah. And B Sam can cast.
Yeah, he'd be down a spell for the day, but he could do it real quick.
You think it's worth it, Benny?
I don't think actually it's that pressing to get a masterwork transformation cast just right. It's some check penalty.
Yeah, we'll do it before arrest then.
How about he mims it, and then you just spontaneously cast it one way or the other at the end of the day? Cleric.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take shield other off.
Okay.
All right.
Other than that,
What does cold iron actually do functionally? I can't actually find that.
It lets you get around demons' damage resistance.
Demons and Fae have resistance to cold iron.
Yeah, if you don't have a cold iron weapon, and even if it's magical and you hit them, it's still subject to their damage reduction. So it's specialized in killing
all
evil
holy
outsiders.
Are
cold iron.
I'm a cold miner's doctor.
All right, so let's move.
More potions? Are we good on?
What now?
I'm just gonna do a little quick potion count real quick.
Anyone else going to talk to anybody else here? Are you guys ready to go?
Lay of the city that they can give us getting over to the north side that might help us go. If they're attacking from the south, like maybe get some coordination. Yeah. How are we planning on them telling us they're attacking? Or
yeah, so what they're going to do is
sound a horn or anything like that.
Yeah. So what he's going to do is he is going to they're going to basically share the map with you guys then that they have. When you kind of ask that, they're like, yeah, that's a great point. Let's show you what we got here.
Also, I want to go over like how we signal that we're in position too. Because I feel like there's a lot of logistics we need to go over.
I'm just revealing the map kind of to show you what they've discovered here. So they're going to tell you that basically that there's been a huge avenue channel dug up out right here, and that if you guys cross through here, the scouts have reported that there's actually a small pass here and a small pass here, and that you could lead to this channel, which is going to lead you to about this point where you can walk out. And then the Great Garrison, what's left of the Great Garrison, you'll come in through this point here. They haven't been able to push in there because there's literally hundreds of cultists in this area. Their plan is to attack from the south and draw them out. And then at that point, they'll fire a signal. They'll fire a flaming arrow into the air to let you know that, that you guys are safe to move in.
How do they think a best way for us to signal them when we get into business?
Also, just so you know, the Great Garrison is actually going to be where where you guys were when you fell in it the first time. The thing is they're going to keep fighting and holding them until you guys get out, and then when you get out, you'll fire. She'll Arabeth hand you a arrow that has a like a wick around it. She says this will fire a green flare into the air that we'll know to withdraw at that point.
Yeah.
Fire the green flare to withdraw.
So yeah. Obviously, she'll say if you spin, you'll need to spend as little time as you can in there, because we'll only be buying you time. We won't be able to hold off their forces. We feel like they have us outnumbered. Our scouts report that they have us outnumbered.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we'll do our best to move as quickly as possible. But know that destroying this Wardstones are key priority. But yeah, whatever we can do to help preserve your men. This isn't want this to be a suicide mission.
let's get going, man.
Yep. Sooner we get position, the better. I don't think we have anything
Do
else.
it.
Give me just a second. I'm gonna run and grab an antacid.
All right.
Smart, just in case someone throws acid on us. Let me just check some potions real quick. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. Give me 1 second.
Matt, did you ever know how many charges that wand of magic missile had for you?
No, it's not listed on the treasure map.
Let's just put 1 here. I'm just going to roll for it. All right, so 39. No, it's 29. I'm sorry. I'm going to put the 5th level one y'all just found on Zer for now. Okay. You guys ready to roll?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right, start moving.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, we'll just follow that path they laid out, eh, boy?
Keep going, keep going. So you guys see in front of you a group of the first descendants that basically have gone and cleared out. You can see that that you heard some fighting, and then they're passing you back south. They tell you that it's clear for they cleared out some of this for a little while to ease you on your path, so y'all can keep moving. All right. That has to be Matt who did that because it's just going so slow.
I knew you had not.
That's funny. Okay. Let that finish moving here. Here, I'll move you guys along just to speed it up. If you guys make any want to go, if I start to take you the wrong direction, just tell me.
We need to try to avoid fights anyway. We're on a time limit.
All right. So when you get here, oh, wrong one. All right, give me just 2 seconds. All right. You guys get to here. Hold on really quick.
Maybe another wand of Cure Light Wounds.
What now?
Maybe you should have picked up another wand of Cure Light Wounds. How much do those cost?
Start a moving B. It's over. Time's up. Y'all did this.
Let's hope that's 34 charge.
All right. Okay.
I remember these guys.
All right, so you guys are kind of coming around here, and you walk around and you see in front of a shrine, a ruined shrine of Sarenrae, kneels a weeping woman. The woman is surrounded by 4 human knights in battered armor. The faces are sooty and grim. Their eyes burn with a feverish light. One of the knights, a human woman with fresh scars on her face, says, "Your sacrifice aids the cause of good."
That doesn't sound like anything you hear.
Sarenrae is my god, and she's not like that. This ain't right. This ain't right.
Roll me knowledge. Roll me knowledge in local. Matt, or anyone who has it. So, long ago, there was a tradition of basically human sacrifice from the locals here before they adopted the Golarian pantheon, and it would bring like good fortune and good luck, and it's still something that like you've heard of commoners doing, like animal sacrifice to Sarenrae and things like this to appease her. So you feel like that this is you can tell by the way that this thing set it up that it's that that this may be what's going on here. It's basically a folktale that if you sheathe the blade if you sheathe your blade in the blood of a virgin, it'll transform the weapon into a demon slaying sword.
Yeah, let's stop this, dude.
I'm going to ask you, what are they doing? I've never seen a Sarah ritual like this.
They're trying to sacrifice her.
Call out with intimidate check. Hey, stop what you're doing right now.
Oh shit! I'm gonna say that's Lancaster's baby mama. She's pregnant with this child. Let her.
We'll find out why.
I want to stealth up onto this roof right here.
All right.
Get a little vantage point while they're all distracted.
I'm gonna have.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth and a climb check.
I'm gonna try to convince them that it's the child. She's carrying Lancaster's.
All right, hang tight real quick there.
I'm gonna
Jennifer,
have
what are you
Susie.
doing?
I'm gonna have Susie go with them and protect them.
Stop this barbarian sacrifice.
All right, and then Juniper, what are you doing?
I am gonna follow behind.
So you're not able to climb, but you are able to stay on the ground and stay hidden behind these boxes. All right, and at that, you see it looks to be the woman. She looks up at you with like fervor in her eyes, and she goes, "They're cultists of Baphomet! Attack!" As she will draw her weapon and initiate an assault.
Oh damn! She was in on it. Didn't see that coming.
No. She's calling you guys cultists of Baphomet.
The soldier, not the girl being sacrificed, right?
Yeah, hang tight. Let me clear the rest of the initiative before you roll. Yeah, so the soldier says, that you guys basically calls you guys cultists of Baphomet, and
so not the girl crying. The girl crying still.
No, she's like freaking out, tied up
right,
on this statue, Sarenrae, and you see that she was about to get a sword plunged into her.
Yeah.
All right, continue rolling there.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
I'm like over here going, not my god, not today.
All right. All right. Zer's going to kind of walk up and see what's going on because he's really not been paying attention to all this. Lancaster.
Baylor would have been with it.
I got him rolled on there.
Oh, okay.
All right. You're moving up. And you will hit for 5 points of damage. All right.
Okay. Am I cut out here? What's going on?
Now you're here.
Oh, you're going so quiet.
What's up, Benny?
You're going so quiet.
All right, so she's going to come around and try to attack you, but you're able to deflect the attacks, Lancaster. Victor, you're up.
Okay, there's a big 25 out there. Okay, now I'm gonna.
It'll clear off here in a
straight
second.
up on this dude and say, "Stop this madness! You're Sharon Ray wouldn't want this."
All right.
You know, try to use a little force in the old radio.
You will hit for 8.
Oh shoot, that's wrong. I'm gonna fix my power attack. Y'all go ahead.
Victor, why are you always trying to get right in my line of sight, bro?
You didn't power attack him anyway, Benny.
I did.
There's no minus on your attack.
It isn't. It's
Yeah.
factored in.
No, it's not. You don't have +1/+8 to hit.
Oh, weird. I guess it's checked, but I didn't do anything.
All right.
So add 2 to that. I don't know why I didn't try.
I'll just make right now another attack roll for it, and just power attack is the notes in the bottom. All right, Baylor. All right, he's going to double move up. Benjamin.
I'm gonna blast this dude right.
All right. Pew pew, you'll hit him with the first shot.
Damn, wish I'd have got that second shot.
No doubt, that was the big one. All right, Juniper.
Susie's gonna come up and munch on this guy.
All right.
Let me roll that real quick.
All right, that's going to hit for 10 and will trip him.
And then I am gonna move up and get this guy.
Which guy are you shooting at?
This one right here.
All right. And you're going to hit him.
Awesome.
All right, so this guy's going to stand up. You get to take a AOO with Susie and with Lancaster.
Cool.
Does it count as being flat-footed for this?
No, because it's him standing up, the druid. All right, that's going to hit. Well, hold on. He actually gets tripped again, so he is flat-footed if you let Susie go first.
Sure.
Yeah, so go ahead and roll your 2d6 sneak attack on top of that 8. All right, so that's just going to kill him. This guy is going to attack at Lancaster. And then the woman's going to be like, no, attack the demon dog. And we'll miss you, Lancaster. And then this one's going to move up and attack at Victor.
I figured it out.
And miss.
What did you say?
All right.
The guy.
Yeah, it hits you for 6 points of damage. All right. Zer.
Turn off my monitor.
You got it right there.
What was that, Matt?
Who just got hit there?
No,
nobody got hit. Y'all have not got. Y'all ceased to be hit yet.
Zer got a fancy new wand of magic missile and a fancy old wand of magic.
Yeah, but
I mean, it might not just be a bad idea for him just to put shots down range, put pucks on net, with a raise.
Yeah, he's going to. He is going to.
Is that the dude I hit? He got some.
No, he's going to shoot. He's going to shoot Ray of Frost, but he's going to shoot it at this guy's feet here. A little bit of an ice slick and see if he can trip him. And he misses. So it's going to be Lancaster.
How do you work this thing?
All right, I'm gonna 5-foot step.
All right.
On the guy in between me and Victor.
Okie dokie. That is going to miss him, and we'll miss that one. Wait, is that with your +2 from flanking?
No, I did not click flanking.
Okay, so then the first one will hit for
9.
The first one will hit for 9. All right.
Oh wait, so with the first one, the wildered injury, so he's now -4 AC to me, and -2 AC to everybody else. So does that affect the second? So now 14.
Is it -4 AC to you?
-4 AC to me and -2 to everybody.
Yeah, then that will hit. Yeah, for sure. So then the second one hits for 16. All right, so that will drop that person.
Just not thought I was gonna flank.
All right.
Is that the girl?
No, the girl was over here on the side.
Okay.
All right, she is going to attack the demon dog. And miss and miss. Victor.
Alrighty. I'm gonna bust this dude's melon real quick. The one here on the left of me.
All right.
My block.
Miss.
I'm gonna scoochie. I'm gonna scoochie actually between the girl and him. And I'm done.
Baylor will 5-foot step over. And he'll swing his weapon. I don't know what feat he took.
He should have taken that dwarven one.
Oh, he did. Yeah, that was what he took. All right, and he will hit that guy for 8, finishing him off. Benjamin.
Well, shit. Everybody's all up in my fucking way. I'm gonna
run 6 squares to the right and take the clean shot.
Might be.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bounce over here.
All right.
Dude in front of me, the what for?
That's gonna hit. And as she takes an arrow for 7, she spits at you. Juniper.
I'm gonna have Susie come and bite the crap out of her, or attempt to.
Okay.
Yep.
That's gonna hit, and she will be prone.
I'm gonna move up and.
What, Benny?
Wolves are so nasty.
All right, you will miss. Zer's just going to assist Benjen on
Did you skip
his next action.
She should have gone between June.
No, she missed.
Oh, she did. No.
Yeah, Lancaster.
I'm gonna attack the guy on the ground. I don't have that factored into my attack.
Attack the what?
Prone lady, the only lady.
Mm-hmm.
Woof.
Yup. That's going to hit for sneak attack too.
All right, so now she has -4 AC to me.
All right. And that's going to hit. And it will kill her.
Hey, excellent fight, guys. We need like a sandwich board where it's like, hey, random encounter, dude. You don't want that.
All right.
So I'm going to save the girl on my paladin style.
All right. She's going to thank you. And she will tell you.
Please tell me the queen's a bug. I'm going to check just... Oh, I'll wait for this information.
Are you talking about?
No, I'm just seeing one that you hadn't seen yet.
I don't want Michael to be alone, so I'm broadcasting too. We're dressed the same. Brothers.
Oh, she'll tell you that she saw the dragon, the dragon's body claimed by the Stormlord, and he had his minions carried away to the Worldwound.
Now, I do believe that rumor. Oh, by the way, I want to...
And she'll thank you for that.
Before I forget, I'm going to... Well, I'll wait till we leave this room. So I'm going to activate the scale that gives me resistance to ice.
All right.
When we keep moving forward, like when we get to the Great Garrison.
Okay.
Sir, would you think of anything they would want to do with a dragon's body?
No, but he basically, you see, he's performing like last rites for these crusaders.
I'm into. They fought. I mean, they're just. I hate that the tragedy polluted the. I want to assist them.
Well, he kind of looks. Zer kind of looks at you and he says, "Well, you could have spared him, you know."
I mean, yeah.
All right. Continuing on. You guys will get to right here.
It just happened so fast.
Nothing else will happen until you get to here. And at that, you guys wait. I just need a stealth check from everybody.
Good job, everybody.
Well, not so much me.
All right, I have one more success here.
Juniper, we got all the pots and pans and chains.
I just keep tripping over all these trash cans.
My trash cans are my worst enemy.
We keep stepping in buckets.
All right, let's see if we can
Clank,
get a stealth
clank, clank.
Come on, it's all you. It was always you, sir.
Ah, there we go.
All right. So you guys are able to avoid detection. As you see these large groups kind of in the south here. Just bump this really quick. Like from down here kind of moving around. And you can see the peaks of the Great Garrison, or what's left of it up over here. When all of a sudden from in the south, you see a red flare fire up. and you can hear you can hear the shouting and stuff like that up through this, ringing up through the city.
I'm gonna get up in Benjamin's space and tell him, hey, can you get like a vantage point to see when we can maybe the courtyard clears out or when the best time to run is, without like getting yourself.
You want me to do what?
Get eyes on the Great Garrison. We're waiting for the court. They shot the red flare saying that they're engaging, so we need to find out whenever they're cleared out before we run into the Great Garrison courtyard. You know, we don't want to run out there too soon. I want you to get forward eyes on it.
All right, I'm down.
All right, give me a perception check. All right, yeah. So you get a great view. You can basically, I'm going to say, use the scale to get up high.
Your Assassin's Creeding.
Benjamin. And
Yes, sir.
You can see that basically from the garrison, you can see large horde movements kind of moving through and south, like basically around this crater. And you see they're moving like in these two directions. And after about 3 or 4 minutes, the motion kind of gets pretty it gets pretty still.
Let's double time around from the north.
All right.
That's not that I'm trying to draw shapes.
You said there's 2 groups?
They're kind of moving in two big formations, so to speak.
Yeah, let's just make sure we don't get caught between the first and second formation.
Yeah, so I say we take this brown path here and just go on the northern side of that street, moving behind these buildings or however we can, and then come right from the north where we're as far out of line as there, but just double time.
The brown path, or would you maybe call that a poop chute?
Yeah, we're going through the poop.
Circle around the old poop chute here.
Then nut tap Benjamin.
Say again.
I use the stick that I'm drawing on the ground with and nut tap you.
Oh, the poopy stick. I'm gonna throw it for Susie to fetch.
Oh no.
Who's a good boy? Girl.
A good boy, girl?
All dogs are boys and all cats are girls. Everyone knows that.
Well, my cat's a boy and my dogs are girls.
All right, so you guys moved to the garrison then?
Yeah, well, we take that approach I drew where we're going from the north side. Try to
do it again, Benny, real quick so I can see it. I'm sorry, I was getting the other map set up.
I use a different color. Let's see, brown's the worst. We're going poop.
You got it.
Yeah, just like that. Whoever drew.
All right, cool. Give me a stealth check from everybody in the party.
This is our roll high.
We just need 2 successful stealth checks. Hit that route. There's a fail. There's 1 success.
Uh-oh.
Brett Rowe. What about Zer? What about Zer?
Oh, he's gonna make it here.
What about Susie?
Susie?
No.
There you go.
There we go.
All right.
It's all rolling the same results every time.
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys get...
Rolled an 11. Just get -5. I knew I should have taken Masterwork Transformation.
One second. Where is it at?
I feel like we've heard the Great Garrison mentioned.
All right. Battles ensuing to the south of you as you approach the walls to the Great Garrison. Where are we at here?
With Great Garrison.
I love having the book, by the way, in my hands. It makes this thing a hell of a lot easier.
Oh, the sword was at the Radiance was here, and they stole it from the Great Garrison.
This is so called for its squat plain gray stone facade. Before the fall, the Great Garrison served as a museum, tended by several aged curators who kept the structure in working order, out of a sense of duty to honor the past. All right. Oh boy, thank goodness y'all didn't. Y'all had the side effect here. Well, all right. Y'all, I mean, thank goodness y'all had the distraction here. Didn't try to assault this place without him.
We have like 80 dudes.
It's those plant things you fought. For those for the hounds. The little rogue guys who were helping the night guy in the first little thing. There's 12 of those. There are 24 of the cultists.
24.
And then there's some stuff, 4 or 5 different things simultaneously y'all hadn't fought too.
So 47 units, right?
There's a lot of attack rolls to survive.
Okay. We got a scroll.
Yeah, I mean a fireball would equalize that really quick. A large stretch of buckled ground and rubble stretches before the Grey Garrison. Aptly named structure that squats across from the open ground that once stood the Cathedral of St. Clydewell. The cathedral is no more, nothing but a towering mound of rubble and deep, jagged rifts to the ground.
Yeah, I like that temple.
I don't see anything new so far.
I think he's still reading. I do like the cameras on the DM,
All right.
so I can know when he's reading and stuff.
Come on.
Why don't you
move
turn
on.
your camera on?
My camera is on.
I don't see it.
It's on.
Oh,
He's on. All right.
Now I see it.
All right, stop really quick.
I meant some good ones before. That was adjusting my menu.
Alright, you and me, Vic, you can kill anybody.
Hmm?
To me, you can kill anybody. It doesn't matter where they are.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to get them.
Find out if we can kill anybody at least. You're going to have a wedding or a hanging, Matt. Either way, it sounds like a lot of...
Okay, well, you're not going to leave me all the way back here, so...
I'm actually worried about the guy who only can use the rod that we need to destroy the Wardstones.
Let me move.
I'll
move.
We are holding on to Benji's belt loop.
Okay. So you can see 2 naked men.
Oh yeah.
Armed with scythes at the front of the garrison here. Go ahead and roll me knowledge and ability.
Don't fail me now, knowledge and ability. Yeah, man, buddy.
Naked men, you say?
I'm interested.
Or knowledge local will work too.
I rolled a 20 on knowledge and ability. Screw you, Matt.
All right, so that's good enough. So you both recognize one of the naked men.
Oh yeah.
The first naked man that you recognize is Lord Whole Run. And if you don't know who he is or remember who he is from the story, he was the guy who was giving the speech at the very beginning of the when the attack happened. But he looks different. He looks fat and bloated.
That can't be good.
The other person you recognize is so he was the leader. He is the leader of Kenabris. And then the other man you recognize is Kendro Nasirian. That was the one place y'all didn't go visit. It was the person who Horgus said owed him money for buying the sword.
Oh yeah.
Erebeth's sword. As you draw near, they grimace with delight. And they basically ready their scythes and begin to move into attack. So let's roll some initiative.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong thing. Susie's gonna have to go on your niche, Kira.
Fine.
You can spell lethal.
Well, you have to tell her what to do.
It's true.
All right. So let's get this shindig rolling. All right, so Zer's gonna cry out to you as you're moving up. He's like, "Beware! Those are not men. That is not Lord Holren. They're Vermkins. They're demons, skinwalkers." You'll say.
Yeah, I gotta figure that.
Switching from power non-lethal to power attack.
And at that, he is going to.
Oh yeah. Switching to non-lethal or switching to lethal.
Yeah, too close for late.
He's going to use the wand and fire off 3 missiles at what used to be the Lord of Holrun. Now is just his skin being worn by a demon.
Ugh.
As he hits him with 3 missiles. Juniper. Victor.
Let's see. I'm going to. And I'm going to. Yeah, just stay here.
You need a defense or what?
I can't use full defense or anything like that. I've moved.
Juniper.
We're just gonna move up and wait our turn. Actually, can I? Yeah, I can shoot an arrow from here. I will shoot an arrow from here.
Yeah, I was not a weird in
Nope.
between.
No, I can't. I miss.
I can't use a range attack, and I can't charge.
I miss.
All right, this one's going to move up.
I'll be able to charge through my ally squares.
All right, Benny, he's going to reach out and touch you.
Well, he succeeded. Freak.
As you take 17 points of negative energy.
Did he cast defense? I guess he cast then moves.
Yeah. It's a touch spell.
Yeah. Yeah, you can cast it and then move, not run up and then try to cast. Hold on a second.
They still draw AOS.
You cast it.
Yeah, but he would just cast it, and then walk up, and then touch you.
It's just so it's
Does make it.
Yeah.
But Matt try it does make a difference.
All right.
Didn't cause serious wounded like a jerk.
This one is going to. Do they have the summon ability? That's just all I'm trying to look for really quick.
I'm checking Thomas, just 2 seconds.
Yes. All right, so this one is going to try to open a portal. All right. on. Before that damage hit, Zer had to roll. Spellcaster check. Nope, he would have not hit that guy for 10. He would have spell resisted it. All right, then the portal's going to open up, and let's see how many of these guys pop out. Four. All right, hang tight. Gotta just put them in here really quick. All right, so basically here's a square that he chooses, and they kind of just drop in all around you guys here.
Please not the fart guys.
And these guys are going to start going to town.
Well, that's actually a full round action, isn't it?
No, it's not summon monster.
That's their little demon bullshit.
Summon and attack. That's fucking
Being real big jerks.
They're being a real bad. I'm just going to roll these attacks really quick here. 2 is on Kira, 2 is on Lancaster for now. Alright. Kira, I think you're the only one who gets hit.
Yay.
Yeah, you get hit twice.
Oh, man.
Should
have stayed my ass behind.
Alright, you're going to get bit twice for 3, and then they're not going to get any of their claws in. Alright, so that goes all of those guys. Lancaster.
I'm going 5-foot step to flank.
Alright. Miss, and you'll hit with the other one. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fortitude. Noob.
Fortitude, yeah, sorry. Yeah, Fortitude. Alright. No, I'm sorry. It says it's a Constitution saving throw.
Well, there's a thing as a Constitution.
It's not Fortitude.
It'd be a Constitution check.
So you make a Constitution check then. Alright, so you will save on that.
Yeah, better.
Alright, so you will stab him for 11 points of damage.
Even a death of
And he has a -2 AC than everybody else, and -4.
Alright. Benjamin.
We'll run up to here.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
And I'm gonna give that dude some what?
This is a favored enemy. Alright, you will hit, and you will hit.
Did you move more than
with
5
both
feet?
shots. You notice that your weapons are very, almost ineffective against it.
Alright.
No, I'm sorry. They do good. They do some damage, a little more than I thought there. But it's not, definitely not full damage.
Alright.
Alright. Zer. Oh boy, spell resistance. He's gonna just move up and he'll magic missile the one that Matt was fighting. Try to overcome spell resistance, and his one will fail. Alright. Victor.
All right. I'm going to try to smash this guy in front of me.
Which one?
This guy here.
All right.
And
You'll miss.
I'm dead.
Juniper.
I'm gonna have Susie come up here and bite at this guy.
Okay.
And then
She will hit and knock him prone. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
then I am going to cast Frostbite on.
You're going to draw a crap load of AOs unless you cast defense.
Alright. Alright, so you're going to... hold on really quick. Are you casting defensively?
I don't know what that is.
So if you don't cast defensively, they all get to make an AOO against you.
Well, then obviously, yes, I am.
Alright, so go to your sheet.
Okay.
Go to your sheet, under your character sheet, and under your spellcasting
button right there on her spell.
And there's a concentration button on your sheet.
Right
on your
here on her
spellcasting.
spell, you can press it. On the actual spell.
Yeah,
tab.
click
See
on
where it
that,
says
and your
concentrate?
DC for this. So the spell just fails.
Okay.
And just mark it off for the day.
Okay.
Right. These guys. Alright, so this guy's going to move here. And he is going to swing his scythe at Victor.
Don't you crit me.
He misses. And this guy will move here and try to touch Victor.
Quit touching me, everybody. Another one.
And he will touch. For 16 more necrotic.
Oof. I hate cause wound.
What,
a
Benny?
bitch spell.
Lancaster. No, sorry, all these guys get to go. Alright, so this dude is going to wheel on you, Lancaster, that you've been killing here. He will 5-foot step over here. Now, let me put BCM in on this Inish too. I didn't put him in on this.
We definitely need it.
Yeah, it's kind of important that he's here. Okay. And he's going to attack at you twice, Lancaster. The one will hit, the other one will not. So you're going to get bit for 3 points of damage. You're going to take 2 more attacks, Kira. Or 2 more volleys of attacks. Be hit by a bite, a claw, and a claw. So you're going to take 11 and 5.
Yay.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, though, for getting hit 5 times, 16 damage ain't that bad.
It's true.
And then the last one is going to step up and attack at B-Sam. And miss and miss. All right, Lancaster.
Man.
And I am going to acrobat.
All right, you get to move at half speed. Unless you wanted to do a full speed.
Yeah, let's do full speed. I'll just take the AOS.
All right, let's
Next
take
level, I'll be
2.
reducing that.
All right, you're gonna get hit once. 4, 3.
Worth it.
Yeah. Which one are you attacking at?
Again, between me and Victor.
All right. Yep. You're gonna hit him.
And he has the negative AC effect now.
All right. And you have cold iron weapons, right?
Yo.
Those would be
You'll
the
be happy
best
about
one.
that. Well, arrows would help Benjamin too. He's at minus 10 damage on every shot because he doesn't have cold iron weapons.
Well, yeah, but you gotta pick some, and I figured we could have picked up cold iron arrows for the cheap.
Same price as the daggers.
I don't think so. I think it's just double base price for cold iron.
All right, Benjamin.
But of course, I wasn't there to do any purchasing.
Let's see, I'm gonna move up here.
All right.
And these are evil outsiders, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this dude the whooper with a couple of those badass.
One, you can fire one. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Does that hit? And there's 32 hit.
Yeah, 32 does hit, and
modifier as well on the. Yeah, I think so.
yeah, I think he blew it away.
Mm-hmm.
That's 19 more. You just basically come and blast him away. Zer.
What's that due to his summoned buddies?
They're still here. They're not like he just conjured them from the hell, basically. They're just here.
Too bad they don't disappear when he disappears.
Right.
Always got brother cousins.
Yeah, I'm not having these other little ones summon because that's just kind of
takes too long.
Yep. All right. Zer will do his concentration check. And he is going to.
I'm picking my nose on the damn camera. I need to close it when I scratch my nose.
I think I've done that before.
My own fucking nose. It's like, what a fucking loot.
I gotta twist this thing really quick. Make sure to see what this hits.
He's gonna miss all our friends in him.
Perfect. All right. So they're gonna make a reflex test really quick. I'm just gonna roll one for them all. All or nothing. Ooh.
Well, that could have not turned out any better.
Yeah, I think they have some resistances to fire though. He's gonna turn it to cold actually.
Yeah, it's like what's the point of being an admixture?
No, he'll turn it to acid is what he'll turn it to.
Won't demons also resist acid though?
Yeah, they always have acid and electricity.
For whatever reason, these don't, and he rolled high enough early on to know what their weakness is.
Zerg just being a dick and making a point. I knew these guys weren't immune to acid, so I used it. You showed them, Zer.
You're right, sir. I'm a stereotypical asshole.
All right, so 15 fire, or 16 fire damage to them all. And I think that's going to. Nope, they're all
teetering.
They're all barely hanging. Oh no, that one got stabbed, so it's dead. But these are barely hanging on. All right. Victor.
I'm going to try to bust Big Daddy over.
All right. That's going to hit.
For 14.
For 14 as Radiant strikes true. Juniper.
I'm going to have Susie bite this guy again. Oops.
Okay.
Pulled up the wrong character sheet. There we go.
No, I'm going to lay on hands myself too. Is that okay?
All right, go ahead. Susie's gonna bite the guy on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
8 more to him. He's already tripped. All right, Benny, you get 10 back.
Can I move away without getting an AOO?
You can 5-foot step. Yeah, back over this way.
Okay. I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on myself.
All right. And it's going to heal you for 10.
Hey, we're 10 twins.
Yay! Okay, I done. Oops. There we go. Now I'm done.
All right.
Don't you do it. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna turn negative energy. Sometimes he's moves up 30 feet in every direction.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. So, I need everybody to make a will save. Fail. One from you. And I think
Kira's the only person securing Susie.
yeah, I don't know where it is on my sheet. Hold on, I'm looking.
his minion.
I suppose he stabs his own boys too.
There it is.
Yeah, they're fucking dead too. Alright, fail.
Don't worry, we only have 3 people in that, 2 people in that group who have strong will save.
Hey, Susie.
Alright, Susie saves.
Yes, Susie.
So Susie's only going to take half. I think it's half, right, Benny?
Yeah.
Or is it miss? Is it completely miss with channel?
Man, I'm so glad I healed myself a minute ago.
Alright, so you're all going to take 13, except for Susie, who takes 7.
So I've yet to be hit by an AC attack, and I've taken 46 points of damage this fight.
So glad I healed myself for 10. I would be down if I hadn't.
Alright.
And Susie takes 7.
Baylor.
Alright.
Time to
Alright.
spin that one back the other
Baylor's
direction.
going to charge up and attack. Alright. He is going to miss, even charging. Go ahead, Lancaster. Alright. Swing. Desk going to confirm a crit for 15.
I accidentally had flanking on there, so the 17 doesn't crit confirm.
Dead.
Oof.
No, they had low. They're naked.
Right. They just run up there and channel and cast touch spells. Assholes. They're lootless nukers.
No, yeah, their AC was garbage. They had a bunch of hit points and a bunch of nasty cleric crap. Is what they had.
But we definitely need a little patch healing here.
And none of y'all dropped. If one of y'all dropped, they would have just jumped into your body and got healed.
Oh.
Oh.
Good thing
Ew.
me and Kira healed. Because
Yeah,
we
for
would have
real.
dropped.
Yeah, we would have.
Sorry, tank. I think I could take a bunch of channel. I could take a ton of level 3 spells in the face.
Alright, so B-Sam is going to channel pause here, positive energy for you guys. Gather around, children.
Gathering.
Everybody's going to get healed for 8, followed up by 8. How average of you, B-Sam?
Right. I'm going to hit myself with 2 charges of that Cure Light Wounds wand.
Alright.
I can do it myself, I say, for 10 hit points. I'm
Mark
gonna
2
I'm
off.
gonna get one more.
I want to drink a healing potion.
No, use the
Wanna
wand
use
over
the
the healing
wand.
potion.
Okay, well, I don't know how to use that one.
Just roll another d8 plus 1, it's the same thing.
Okay.
Alright, so you get healed for 2. Burn a third charge, Benny.
Is it
If
4?
you wanted to use another one, you can, Kira.
Yeah, I'll use one more. There we go.
All right, and healed for 9. How average of you?
I know.
Okay,
Just
so
use 5
you basically see the poor husks of the leaders. Man, that's cruel, dude. That they I forgot that they did that. That they took the leader of the city and just stripped him naked and walked around in his body.
God.
That's pretty. But he thought like he was like a Billy Bamford though. They're gonna be the king. If they got anything on them, missives, loot of any kind, stuff from size, or I know they're naked.
Yeah, I don't think
But I don't know how naked they are.
Nope.
All right, let's just check the door.
All right.
I mean,
You see the doors to the garrison. The doors look to be locked, Lancaster. Give me a perception check. Okay, you do see. It looks like a very high-end, complex lock, considering that this was like a place for relics and stuff like that. Other than that, you see Benjen. You see up on the wall, 15 feet above the doors, a shutter.
Yeah, I said a shutter.
Is it open?
No, it's closed, but I mean it's a shutter. It's like you're in front of like a big stone door with like a big complex ass lock on it, and then 15 feet above it, there's this like wooden shuttered window. That's definitely shuttered from the inside, but at the same time, it's not a big.
Right, somebody could climb up there and like bust in the shutter. Theoretically.
Well, do my rolls do it?
None of your disabled devices pick it.
I'm talking about my 26 doesn't pick the shutter.
No, you got to climb up there to. Oh no, the 14 climb doesn't get up there.
Fuck.
What are we doing?
They're trying to climb up to the window, but it's like a smooth scale wall. It's a smooth wall.
How high is the window?
Failed. 15
feet.
I'm gonna take Baylor's fucking levitate scale.
Oh yeah.
All right, there you go. All right, and we'll use your 26 up once you get up there. I'm not going to make you re-roll it, Matt, because you just assumed you got up there, and you're able. Well, it's no. I mean, that's fine. I mean, if he was rolling that disabled device before the shutter, you know what I'm saying? So like that's why I'm gonna keep it there, because he was like, wait, a 26 doesn't open a damn shutter. Yeah, you're able to basically like get it easily opened at that point, and you find that it like actually just drops into a small little closet.
Well, does the closet have a door on the other side?
Yep, hold on, let me tell you what a descriptor of the room in there. Make sure there's nothing in there that just like grabs you and starts killing you, but I don't think so. It's not very big to do that. The room, I think, is like a 5x5 room. It looks like a
black
outhouse.
All right,
Black
I'll
dragon.
drop a rope then.
Hold on really quick. 13A. Yeah, it's just like fuck it. It's like just saying, hey, here's where the shutter's at. Yeah, yeah, he drops the rope down.
I'm gonna mosey on up.
All right. Victor's struggling at the bottom. All right, he gets up.
New armor.
Everybody will just climb up there. We'll just say you take your time. Nobody take a minute or so. Nobody's like
and I can lug
just
whoever
like
struggles up.
sprinting up there. All right.
I have Susie tied up and we all hoist her up.
She won't fit through the window.
She's that big? Or the
Oh, yeah, she was.
window's
She's medium. She's medium. No. You're right. I was thinking for whatever she got advanced. Yeah. Benjamin was already pre-warning you about that, I think. How
Yes.
much a pain in the ass it is when they get big.
Yeah.
I thought you
Oh,
said
that's
before.
fucking awful.
No, I think it's at 7 that the wolves go up.
I just wait till you get inside and then summon my horse. I'm like, oh.
It's totally an issue rise of the Rune Lords because both and my animal are both large.
Can I swap her out later? Or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Else would you-
Or and you'll get spells to reduce her.
Right.
Yeah.
To
Well,
like
I
make it
saw-
easy to get into places.
I saw that on level
Yeah.
3 spells. I almost took it for this time, but didn't think I needed it.
Or you use like Shape Earth and just show that castle who's boss. I just
Right.
blow the freaking wall out.
Boom.
Oh, hey, my cards came in, by the way, Michael.
Your cards came in, Benny? Did you say something? Oh, nice. Baller. Okay. Shark collar. Okay, so I'm just going to put you up in the room. I can't... we'll just see what happens if you're rolling for a niche or not. Let me put everybody up into the room.
We'll just do like a preemptive dungeon niche or anything like that.
No. We're not going to worry about it at that moment. Okay, so several stacked horizontal shelves hold a number of small straw-lined bird cages, a stack of parchments and 3 quills, a pot of ink, and a pile of tiny cylindrical objects nearly cover a table, while a small wooden door that is in one corner of the room. That's the small wooden door is the door y'all walked through, but you came out of this closet.
Anyone want to send a raven?
Hold on. And then, yeah. Okay, so in here, let's go ahead and roll initiative. Because you see 3 humongous, like 4 feet across flies, but they have the face of humans on them, and they're just like raspy voice like that as they are. They basically, when y'all walk to the door, agitate and immediately spring into action. Mostly demonic, like they're not.
The fly guys who worked in the. Hi, I'm Terry. This is Jared. We're the fly riders who were sent letters.
All right. Okay. And let's get BCM on it this time. All right. Top of the order, basically, Benjamin. You kick in, everybody rocks in here, and you see these big ass things flying around.
And what are they?
They are ginormous, demonic-looking flies. You will get your favorite enemy bonus against these.
With human faces.
Alright, well then I'm going to 5-foot step and use my move action to give everybody +1 to attack and +1 damage on these dudes.
Alright.
And then I will blast this dude. I guess I'm going to blast this dude with one of those good arrows.
Which one?
The one right in front of me that's got no cover.
Yep, I figured that'd be the one. Alright, let them rip. Alright.
I can't shoot 2, right? Because I used my move action.
Right.
Okay.
But you need to roll in another 2d6 points of damage into that shot. Alright, so 16 into him. It looks severely messed up after that shot.
Alright, remember everybody, you've got +1/+1.
Thank you.
Alright, Victor.
Alright, I'm going to mosey up and try to finish off that.
Damn, if they didn't give y'all cold iron, this would be a hellhole, man. That's gonna miss.
Roll the dang 4. I'm done.
All right, so this this entire room is going to fill with darkness. So who here has dark vision?
There.
Baylor and Zur. So they're the only ones who aren't going to be blinded. Susie has blind fight though, just so you know, Kira.
Okay.
So she is going to be okay, a little bit better at fighting these things. All right, and I guess Benny, you are target Premio Uno.
Wait.
As you are probably wearing.
Don't elves get
Do they
dark vision?
overcome
They get low
Radiance's
light.
Low light.
Yeah, actually, it would be, but I think darkness covers the light source.
What is the?
Yeah, you need dark vision.
No, it would be no. You're right. No, it would be dim light, so you wouldn't have misses. It would be basically like this, like overwhelming, clinging darkness. But it would basically be you would still have this like almost like when it's super dusk, like it's almost really hard to see, but you can still see like right before the sun sets, you know. So you would be basically in the equivalent of low light, which is going to let you function fine. Kira, it's just Benny. You're the only. Benny, you and Benjamin are the only two who will have any penalties, but you're not blinded, which is good.
So I have a question.
Yes.
If I were to cast light, does their darkness override my light?
No, basically it's just that this room has eternal flames in it already. Everything in this whole place has eternal flames in it, just to give you guys how the rules are working. So that would make it a lit room. So it'd have like one level of light. Darkness basically applies multiple levels of darkness, and then Benson's light would add in another level of light. So it'd be off of his weapon. So basically you calculate all of that up, and it comes to like one tick of low light basically. So you're like, now if you use that wand of daylight, it will pop it out. It'll just overwhelm the room. It'll just take away that advantage of theirs.
Well,
Kira, on your turn.
Okay, but what if I cast light on his armor? Would that double light?
No, because it's just the same spell effect.
Yeah, it's not over spell that darkness is.
Okay.
Okay, so one of these are going to attack it, Benny. The one to this one here is going to attack at you, Ben.
DC beats 24.
Yeah, he's because you are wearing a symbol of Iomedae, right? Like it's obviously that you worship Iomedae.
Out that shapes.
Okay, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, they're going for you. Let me just see what this is. Oh my god. Miss. And then this one is going to spew. This one is going to spew acid. At basically it's going to be Victor, Lancaster, and Juniper, because it's a really thin kind of. It's not thick enough to get Susie or anybody or B Sam in this one.
You think
so? I think it's a reflex save. All right, so you're going to evade out of it, Lancaster. Victor, you aren't going to get out of it.
Surprise, surprise! I rolled it under a 5 on a save.
Technically, Zurst hasn't come out of the closet yet, so he won't get shot by this. He's still in the closet. All right, I need one from you, Kira. Reflex.
No judgment here, sir.
No judgment. No
Zara,
judgment.
we support you no matter what. As long as you can cast spells, you can have sex with trees.
No matter how you identify.
As long as you destroy the word side.
Susie, you will save. So, Susie, you're going to take 2 points of acid. Victor, you're going to take 5 points of acid.
Has
And
evasion already.
Lancaster. I'm sorry, not Susie, but Juniper. Juniper takes 2. I don't have the spell effects anymore, but basically, because I don't pay for that level, but basically this one squirts this. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What's up, girl? Go lay down. Go lay down.
You see that, Benny?
Go lay down. Go, girl. Go lay down. Go on.
I am.
Benny, did you see that?
Yeah, see your green squirts all over.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Anna.
If your squirts are green, I think you should see it.
Whoops. I deleted Benny.
Well, it was fun, guys.
Vanished.
I've been banished to the prime.
Yeah, and he's just the acid melt. All that's left is a full plate of Iomade sitting on the ground.
I'll take care of it.
Womp womp.
Well, I collect the full plate of Iomade.
Oh, thanks for dragging it back out, Benny.
I dive
All
out
right.
of How does combat expertise not give you a bonus to reflex?
All right, Zer's gonna roll knowledge. Religion, that's planes, that's a 31. All right, so he's going to tell you that these are demonic flies. He'll call out, he'll say that they're immune to acid, disease, electricity, poison. They're resistant to cold and fire. Use your cold iron weapons on them.
Give him the
that he's
clamps.
just gonna...
Oh, the clamps I use every opportunity.
And that he's going to roll his spell penetration on them when use another charge of God. Damn, he can't get over her spell penetration.
That's why SR is the best thing ever because they can always roll it.
Nah, Lancaster. All right. That is going to hit for 8 points of damage.
9 points a day.
9 points of damage.
10 points of damage.
Finish him.
All right, so what's
The
the
last guy.
Because Benjamin's able to give half. Everyone here has half of his favorite enemy bonus.
He was the power companion bond from the ranger.
Yes, sir. Hunter's Bond.
Hunter's bond. That's what.
Juniper.
Is my microphone on? Yes, okay.
Did I
I'm
get knocked off the
going
initiative order?
to...
Oh, you deleted me, Ro. Add me in at 19 under Benjamin. Because when I got deleted, I got knocked off.
I'll just remember to go after Benjamin, Benny. But did I delete these fucking things here? Yeah, they haven't got... Yeah, I guess they go... Juniper hadn't got to go, so they're just going to go in between Zer and...
No, they did
I
go
don't know
since
how that
I
went.
went. Oh, yeah, I guess after Zer. Like, yeah.
Yeah. You're on there,
I just
Benny.
re-added myself. I just roll for initiative again, switch it to 19.
I think they got like a 14.
Yeah.
Or no, like
They went
they got
right.
like a 15. They went right before Matt did because they've already shot and all of that this round. Alright, Susie's gonna miss.
Okay, and then
That would have been a hell of a trip at 10.
That's with the Hunter's 13 misses too, probably.
And then
Yep.
I'm gonna... At East one.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, for 2. Oh, no.
Nope, 3.
For 3.
It's one more higher. Yep.
It's like, thank you, Benjamin.
Take one more step, Baylor.
Okay. Well then, if he would have moved, he would have moved. Let's have him move over here then and swing on that one. All right, so he'll hit that one for
10?
10, but he doesn't. He doesn't have cold iron, so he's gonna. How long does that buff last? 20 minutes to make? Oh shoot, that's what we need to use on Cowboy. That buff, that scale that makes your weapon bypass cold iron and are good for alignment.
Well, good alignment doesn't overcome cold iron.
It's good. It's usually good or cold iron though.
If it is, yeah, that's great.
Benjamin.
All right, so did I notice when Junebug shot, did her regular arrows do?
No.
All
It
right.
did no damage actually.
All right, well, then I'm going to 5 foot step and send some hate on this guy.
All right. You shoot normal arrows?
No, those were the good ones.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that thing's blown up. Go ahead and roll your. Yeah, 35 damage kills it. You shot 4 of those arrows now, right?
Yes.
I think that leaves you 6 left. Victor.
I'm going to try to mace on homeboy here.
That will not confirm, but we'll hit it.
So that's 12 damage.
Yeah.
I'm going to
13 damage.
I already added your companion bond.
Oh.
I'm going to give the old Cormier shuffle, Michael. I'm going to take his AOO to move.
All right.
Yeah, that would have been a nice.
You'll miss.
Yeah, Tank's got to set up the DPS, man. Oh, finish him off, baby. Unless he
All
moves.
right, it's going to try to attack you again, Vinny. And we'll miss. Lancaster. Yep.
Me and Mike perfected this in the Undermountain.
Actually misses.
Flanking bonus in there with the companion bond.
Yeah, I think he does have it on.
You said is all we heard.
7. He's got 7 there, which would be he's got 4 from Dex and 3 from base. No, he does not have the flanking bonus in there. So that flanking bonus will take it up to 15. The companion will take it up to 16. That makes that an actual hit now.
Yeah.
And he loses AC now?
Yep. And then that will make that a finishing blow.
Revenge is best
Okay.
served cold iron. In hindsight, 25 or 50 cold iron arrows would have been the right call, and then 1 dagger.
Yeah. What is what's the buff you were talking about, Mike?
So there's a skill you guys have. BCM has it, but he'll give it to you because he's just an NPC right now.
He's very compliant.
You know, being
Sure.
who's very compliant, and you guys have Tarandel skills, and one of them is you guys have used the cloud walking, but I don't see there's any 3 times. Yeah, you've already used that once today.
Also used the
No, twice
scale
today
of-
because he went up 1, and then you use the cloud walking twice, and you use resistance once, but that resistance lasts like
3 hours.
3 hours, so it's still going on you. Yeah. The last one is sacred weapon. 3 times a day, you can use it to align your weapon to lawful as though the aligned weapon spell, but it's at 19 caster level. No, you change it to good is what you do it to.
Right, yeah.
And align weapon lasts 1 minute per level, so it'd be 19 minutes if you wanted to put it on there right now.
As long as you haul ass.
Yeah, I mean we got 3 uses
Hey,
of it. Right?
Cowboy, what spell did you take?
Right.
I took aspect of the Falcon.
Nice.
And so if I used that, I wouldn't have to use the big arrows to get any damage.
Right. Yeah, you would basically make your bow good align, so it basically radiate holy energy, and it would bypass their damage reduction. It would transfer that to the arrows, and it would bypass the damage reduction for 19 minutes. Is what Zer will tell you.
All right. Well then, yeah, use that shit.
All right.
Beats the shit out of using up all these awesome arrows on overkill.
Yeah, those are great. I mean, I looked out, I was like 35. Yeah, that does it. It's dead. Oh.
Yeah, I really wasn't thinking. I should have shot 1 at each one of them.
Yeah, because you basically, the equivalent of what those are, like 50 cal bullets. You're like firing a $5 bill every time you shoot one of those things.
Well, nothing else I have is going to do anything. So
Right, exactly.
and, I don't think you stumble across 10 of those badass arrows and then immediately run into a bunch of those guys and then not.
I agree. No, you're right about that. Okay,
It'd
so
be good if you're fucking dead.
you don't want them to recover the 50 cals off your body.
Right. Yeah, those are just wasted at that point. I'll be right back.
All right. So what are you guys doing now?
Give me a snack.
I am going to listen at the door real quick.
All right. The door is unlocked.
I'm just going to make sure there's nothing obviously on the other side and just kind of stealthily open the door.
All right. Hang tight real quick.
Hail to the king, Justin.
Oh shit! Goddamn. Okay. Oh man, I gotta really read this. Fucking hell. Okay.
All right, you read that. I'm getting
okay,
a snack.
but Zer would have known this too. He would have told you. He'd have told you those were telepaths, by the way.
Fun.
Telepath. What's a telepath? I ask.
Would you say, Matt?
He said they might have alerted somebody.
I'm gonna give myself a little cure
Alright,
light
hang
wounds
tight.
touch while we're reading. Can't do another. A parody. I'm gonna use this cure light wounds potion like a stolen car, or one like a stolen car. I have a face for taking damage. We totally just forgot about the darkness too. Mike is he walked away. Never mind.
I'm back.
You burned a couple more charges at cure light wounds.
Yeah, so we're at 27.
Okay.
I said we totally forgot to use the
To use what?
darkness. We just completely just left that on the table.
The what? What?
The fact that I cast darkness, like I didn't roll this chance error or anything like that.
Oh yeah. Well, it's fine.
I just was
don't care.
going to our loot and Wand of Daylight. I was writing that on your sheet. I was like, oh shit.
Okay, so. Okay. And yeah, you can continue moving. I don't think they would change any of the Actually, make me a perception check, Juniper and Benjamin. All right, Juniper.
Hold on.
She's trying to click.
I'm
See
trying.
her children's butt.
It's so it's so funny. Amelia's wearing those pajamas. Are those the two-piece pajamas from Sam's?
No, these are footy
Are
ones.
those Santa Claus?
It's Santa Claus.
Oh, they're footy ones.
They're
Okay.
footy ones.
She's wearing a two-piece one that just looks like
She-
pom pom. All right, so you can hear something. You can hear like a coming from like out the window. Do you want to peek out there?
No, but I will tell Zer to.
All right, so he'll peek out there. All right, and so he'll poke his head back in and say, "Our time's going to be short. A scout just left the front door."
Great.
All right. So you guys walk into this room. this is Matt. You see in front of you a landing. This is a littered hallway with basically with like littered things across the ground. You can see that there are 6 bros who kind of see you walk around the corner and will snap into action. I'm just gonna pick just something random here. Let's go with these guys right here. They are not like ghostly looking dudes. They look like tieflings.
Fancy. I keep hitting my microphone when I'm trying to eat this popsicle.
Okay, so if everyone would roll me some inish.
I guess.
Hold on, let me clear it. Let me clear it. Go ahead. All right. Let's go ahead and have Baylor move to there and cast Bless on everybody. So if everybody will check your sheet for Bless.
How long is companion bond? The hunter's bond.
It lasts his wisdom on, but he could do it every unlimited amount of times.
That's sick.
It just uses my move action.
That's worth an
Baylor.
arrow. You're like a 60 bard.
We need to change the music here. Let's do... let's go with... Yeah, I like that one. Oh man, it popped my music out. I hate that. Okay. Benjamin, what are you doing, buddy?
Where can I move through these people?
Yep. Yeah, they're not going to block you.
Ooh, don't even try me.
All right. And you have +1 to hit right now because you do have Bless on.
All right, let's send some hate.
Oh, yeah. All right. So, yeah, you just open up on this dude. He's like, let's get him. And you just, like, blast into this guy right off the bat.
Shoot him right in his fucking face. Hey, we're not underground, are we?
No.
We climbed up a rope into a window.
We climbed up a lot of shit. We're still underground on the last little deal we were.
All right. Crossbow at Matt. Miss. And then here come the Here come the swords here. So let's go ahead and put 3 at Benjen. What's your AC, Benjen? I think those all miss.
17.
Yeah, because the first guy, the last of the 12 was, yeah, so those all miss. And miss on Matt.
That was a lucky play.
All right. Y'all got some good fate going on y'all tonight, for sure. Victor.
We got the Lord on our side.
The Lord of Light.
I'm going to just take the 2 AOs that get up there with Ben.
All right.
I'm going to attack this guy here under Matt and the guy
Wow.
up on
What AOO would you?
Here and here.
Why? He never left there.
So when he was here, there to there drew 1 from this guy. And then when he was here,
Why? He
Can we
never
talk about
left
these
there.
rolls?
there to. So it's not. He left. So I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna put it over here just so you'll know because you'll be DMing. So if you're here and you don't 5-foot step to there, this square, therefore you drew it there. Now in 5e, you're right. You could just dance all around somebody. It doesn't matter.
But you can only 5-foot step within somebody's threat range.
Right. Yeah. Unless you but you can do like what Matt's doing with acrobatics to try to to do it. And if you do it your full speed, they get 10 to their CMD plus 2 for every square plus 2 for every person. So I mean, it gets challenging. But if you get really good at acrobatics, you just can leap all around people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you're going to have high dex, so you're going to be able to do that eventually. Victor's just going to be like, man, I'm going to just take the blows. Yeah, and he did like he did, and unfortunately, it was a
got 22 AC. If that makes a difference for the 18, I imagine they got plus 4 to hit.
And then the roll to confirm will not confirm. All right.
Thank you.
And you're going to take 10.
I'm going to.
All right, Victor, you're in the cut.
I'm going to try to bash the dude off of the. Actually, I'm going to drop the guy on the one on Lancaster, lined up with him.
Okay.
Deuce for 11.
Yeah. Which one did you hit? This one here?
Yeah, the southernmost.
All right, yeah. You're going to hit him for 11.
I don't know which one Benjen shot.
Benjen shot. This one right here has an arrow sticking out of his ass.
It's the one that has my arrow sticking out of his chest.
I bingoed him if I could have seen them.
All right.
That makes a difference.
Lancaster.
How fucked up looking is that guy in front of me?
I mean, he's got impaled. He's like, he doesn't look like he's long for this world.
On the plus side, he's already taken his AOO, so.
Yeah, these two have already taken their AOOs. Unless they have combat reflexes, which I don't think they do.
Does that mean I can just move through their squares?
No, you have to overrun to move through their square.
You still have to move you have to still beat their CMD.
No, to move.
With an acrobatics.
Yeah, or overrun them is the only way to get through someone's square.
All right, let's see if I can actually do a move action. Does it kill him?
Which one do you stab? All right, yeah.
We're stab twins. Stab twins, I say to Lancaster.
This guy has a ranged weapon out too, so you don't got to worry about his AOO.
You're on Thomas real quick and screaming.
Move to here, flank Ben.
All right, Juniper.
No, actually, I can't flank. I forgot about that.
Well, he can draw a weapon. I mean, he has a weapon.
Yeah, but I have uncanny dodge.
Oh.
flat-footed. He still gets the +2 bonus.
Hey, I can't see anything and don't know if there's a light thing or where the sources
let me just
are.
see. You know what it was? You don't have light on you, but you would have a light. So let me just put you.
I'm like Rapunzel.
Let me just put you here because this whole place is lit by the torches is the thing.
5 foot squares.
Mm-hmm.
I can go how far?
6 squares.
Susie too.
Mm-hmm.
Susie probably has
Susie can move 10 squares.
Okay. Well,
She's 50 move speed.
Susie's moving there. She's gonna attack at this guy, right? Chaw.
Yeah. All right.
Chonder.
Right, Chonder.
And he's tripped, and he takes 10.
And I'm gonna move to here. And that same guy, I'm going to produce flame at.
Okay, which one? Same guy?
Yeah, the same guy. Right here.
All right. 21 will hit, and he'll take 6 fire and die.
Boom.
Now, Kira, you can throw.
You can do that for the next.
Fireballs.
You can do 3 more of those, yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
No, 4 more of those.
She just threw one that kicks off 1 minute. I think she only gets.
Yeah, but as long as you get 4 more in this fight, basically. Zer.
Well, question real quick. How do I shoot it again? Just
click the spell again.
Just click okay. Okay.
Zer's going to draw a dagger and double move to here, Lancaster, and he's just going to give you the nod.
He sits up. He gets an off.
Just flanking. Yeah. Let me give you flanking.
Knees and Lancaster.
Alright. Baylor's got blessed down on everybody. So him's gonna swing his sword. 6, 7, 8. What's this guy's AC? Yup. And that's gonna be 11. And kill him. Okay. Benjamin.
Let's see. I can 5 foot step to here, correct?
Yep. We'll have dead bro right there.
Yeah. And then we'll give these dudes the old what for.
Alright. For 5.
Give him
I
another
will hit for 6. Alright, this guy's gonna attack at BCM is gonna miss. This guy's gonna move and attack at Edge and is gonna miss, and this last guy's gonna attack at Lancaster. That one will hit. For 10. Victor.
Try to bust this guy on with the power attack.
Okay. This is gonna hit for 13.
Boom! Is him with that long boogie, dude.
Lancaster, unless you're moving Benny.
I'm going to actually shift it. Make sure no one else
Alright.
is on binging. And then open up Susie. I got that long Susie, dude.
That's gonna be a confirmed crit for 18, and then a sneak attack for 14.
I just got him for even daring to hit me.
Yeah, for sure. Juniper. Yeah, you stick it with both your knives and just tear them up.
Susie's coming forward, biting that guy right in front of her. There we go.
And that's going to hit and kill him.
Okay, and I'm going to move forward and throw another fireball at that guy. There we go.
Spell again.
Fireball.
I missed on that.
You're gonna miss though, yeah.
Boo. Okay.
Zer.
The knife man.
Oh, I'm out of food.
He's going to shoot. He figures that Benjamin will be. I mean, if you need flanking, you'll be able to get it this time without him. He's just going to shoot Rayo Frost.
I don't think he's really committed to the dagger wield.
What, Benny?
The dagger wield. He just has an.
Yeah, just drew the dagger to stand there and be like, I threaten you.
It's an all fours.
All right, that's going to be for 4 damage now. All right, now we'll take you on to combat.
Boom. Susie sure does come in handy.
Oh yeah. The best animal companions, just because the ability to not get prone is so.
All right.
So, I suppose we need to take the gate and make it where they can't. If the reinforcements do get here, we can seal them out.
Cha. Yeah, let's go down. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go down and relock it and make sure nobody can come in.
If anything, disable it from our we're like it's going to take someone to actually fix the gate to get out.
Right.
Because we need to make this a one-way trip. We need to make it a one-way trip.
So you're going down?
Yeah.
All right. Time out. I'll move around this book.
There's still one more room up here.
Right, but we just got to make sure that we don't. The one thing we can't have is the army come back and kick our dicks off,
Right, we can always come back and explore.
Yeah, we don't want to spend time looting.
Right. We don't want to waste any. If it's not up efficiency, we need to not.
Makes sense.
If we can spare the Queen's army, we can take care of us back with the army.
Ooh, I'm tired.
We just can't. If we lose the city, we can't have the Wardstones get.
Right.
Matt, whatever fuck job you gotta do on this gate, do it.
All right. And we're gonna do is it's 11 o'clock. You guys want to stop here so we don't roll too far in? Cowboy?
Sure.
I'm fine with that.
I know we had a little bit of a late start, but this is a good stopping point. Let me go ahead and do XP.
What's level 5?
I don't know. Benny?
Let me check.
15,000 is level 5.
All right. You guys did that.
How much should we get for the turn in at the beginning?
Okay, so Matt, what was your XP before the beginning of this? Because I think you were the only one with 200 bonus XP. So it'd be 200 mass, what your start was.
At the beginning of the night, which included the 1,000 XP for turning in the sheet, I started at 9,660.
So Benny, you'd have been 9,460. Everyone else would have been at that too.
I'm just at 9,000.
So you need to put it to 9,460 before you add in what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
And then BC, I'm just going to be back some XP, unfortunately, but that's another reason too. I don't want you guys to be like, oh, we're level 6 and you're level 4 because we started clearing all of this.
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so you guys killed the skinwalkers.
Okay.
The black dragon.
The black dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta add that. I forgot about that. I don't remember when that happened.
You were
You guys killed the crusaders. And y'all saved the girl.
The flies.
I'll try to convince them that
The
the girl's
flies.
in a
Oh,
virgin.
I knew there was something else in there.
The flies.
That was my
The
best angle with those guys. She's pregnant with Lancaster's baby.
It almost worked. I was like, "Oh, that's actually really good." But you rolled a 7 on the deception.
Check.
Yeah, that's where you need the 20 to just get it done. You know, like I want to get plus 20 to this.
I need to rank into bluff and intimidate for these exact moments.
All right. And then we did the flies. There they are. They were 600 each. There was 3 of them. So that's 1,800. Oh boy. And there was only 4 of you tonight. That's 1,950 each.
So I'm at 11,410. Nope.
Yep.
Here we go. Alrighty.
What we do need to make a note on this though is BCM only used 1 channel energy, right?
Yeah.
And then you guys still have the spells marked up. Oh, 2 of them. Yeah, no, he did use 2 of them, right? So just to let him know, let me go ahead and go to his sheet and mark it on there so he knows.
I wouldn't mind some healing before we end the night.
Well, no, you're not getting a rest. You know what I'm saying? It's just.
I know, like a wand or something. Somebody.
Yeah, if you want to blow off some more charges, Benny, go ahead and roll them. How many do you need, Lancaster?
I'm down 13, so probably only 1 or 2.
I do too. Just go ahead and do it, Benny. No, I got you right here. Yeah, I got you right here.
What were you saying, Matt?
2 more, so that's gonna heal you 9. Matt, do you want 1 more for posterity?
What was that? I think Matt's only down 10, right?
I'm only down 4. I'll be okay.
Okay.
Using cure lights.
So 2 more charges off, Benny.
1, 2.
How many did we have total there? How many years is it down to? 24 now?
So it's 15,000. We're going medium.
Yep.
Is there going to be a fight to that door?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this place is still crawling with dudes.
Okay. Because I'm planning, if we can, when we fight to that door, I'll just throw a tanglefoot bag in
Just entangle the whole room?
the door, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, what are we going to do to seal us in?
I didn't use any of his C's initiatives.
I'm all
and I haven't used any of his
I'm
spells.
all for this being if this guy's to be a one-way trip, it got to be a one-way trip. We have a levitate scale. Like, we can get out of this building. We just can't have an army roll up behind us, you know? And also, if we destroy the Wardstones, they're not coming back into the Great Garrison to like, oh, let's get revenge. You know, they're going to clear out. So I'm just going to throw troops away.
Yeah, they're probably going to have a little decimation there.
Man, poor BC.
All right, boys. Well, I'm going to hit bed.
And it was all
Bye, Cowboy.
Thanks everybody for playing. Thanks for running my.
Yeah. Thanks for. I hope it was good. We'll try to get.
Way good call on Hunter's.
What, Benny? I don't know what he's saying. Yeah.
Hunter's Bond was the right call.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that thing next level will be 2 to all your attacks on those things. 2 to your. I mean,
animal companion would have got killed by the channel negative. You know.
It actually would have. Yeah, it died.
So it's like that's the problem. You're too decelerated to be worth anything. Versus like,
yeah, the druids get the animal companions for druids. I mean,
druids, yeah, cavaliers and paladins, guys who don't have deceleration because it's just a heavy swing. And I can't
unless you take the feat, but you can't have the feat at 4th level. So
it's a lot. Of
you have to live to 5th level. I haven't lived to 5th level.
Or you're a bard. You know, you can pick up. I have a channel. I have Inspire Courage as a power. Versus whatever type I choose. So yeah, I think it's the right call, especially in a game where you know what you're going to be fighting. You know, it's not like you pick magical beasts like Intel Gone and then never fought a magical beast.
Mm-hmm.
Why did I pick that? It's like, well, because you're dipshit.
Well, you don't. Sometimes you just don't know. You know.
Yeah, he took it knowing that. So I was like, look, David, I'm going to tell you that now. And we did fight harpies though. He did get to use it once. And he was just all on my nose about it.
Mark Justin down to, if he hasn't already, down to 6 of those arrows left.
Well, I think I did. No, I didn't. I was going to, but I didn't get a chance.
Or put it on a sheet on the loot distribution.
Oh, I had them on there, but then of course my shit, I deleted it. I closed my page like a doofus.
Yeah, you guys got some pretty decent gold.
Yeah.
And boy, talk about power. You got pushings of resistance. I mean, restore and spades.
Item you could ever get, man.
I burned off 3 charges of that wand of magic missile, and they all got spell resisted. I was like, well, that sucks.
Oh yeah, this could be a really frustrating campaign for a caster.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
ignore it.
Well, I gotta just get it up. I mean, I got plus 11 to it. It's just I can't roll a 3 when they got a 16.
That's
you know,
that was just so dope. Because like, oh well, you rolled a 2. God, I resisted the meteor.
I know.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
All spell resistance is good spell resistance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was just like, well, that sucks, but it's. I mean, it's fine. It's anytime you pick up the dice, you know, it could have gone the other way too. And I'd rather be rolling low on that and rolling low on their attack rolls than hitting you guys. I mean, there was rounds where there was.
I could not
16 attacks come down.
8 attacks. I was laughing so hard, Michael. 8 attacks happened. They all missed Benjin and Kira, and I was like, I'm gonna run in there and take the AOs. I'm like, 18, 19.
Those dudes, yeah. I mean, but the thing is these guys are not punks to y'all, you know.
Oh. Ow. I just got headbutted.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'm right there with it. I looked and pick up the dice. Bad things can happen, but I had to press the attack to get us out of this bind.
Alright,
it was the right call.
I gotta put her to bed. Night, y'all.
Night, Kira.
Okay.